Oh my god, who saw the stream coming? What? Be sorry, I almost threw up. I thought you were watching me like fumble my way through. I was gonna be so disappointed. Not disappointed, I was gonna be so embarrassed. Oh my god, no! Hold on. Everything might actually be... Give me a second. I picked up my drawing tablet, or my pen, looked at it. It didn't have a nib. So... What that's? Oh, why is it just coming out? A Pinor. I get it. Let me see if I can even draw. Yes. Yes. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know why my nib fell right out. Okay, so you guys are also so I'm gonna work on a comb I got, and you guys are gonna see how really cool and professional I am. Yeah. By that, I mean, I think my method will make you guys upset. Gulp. I'm worried that everyone's gonna be mad at me. So whenever I do comms, hang on. Hi. As you might be able to tell where this is going. So whenever I do comms that I used, oh no, I'm scared. Is my eye gonna start burning? I made guac, so I chopped like 3 jalapenos, and one of my hands is still spicy. I think I'm okay. So whenever I'm doing comms for gifts that I've already made a base for, I don't know if you heard fucking the what is it, garbage disposal. I do this fun thing where I just go to the, let me turn this down so I'm not yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. I'd use the one that I already like did. I don't make a base. I don't make a base one that's like naked. I just do the one I did. And I constantly erase and then draw the new person over it. So I feel like it's not, I feel like it's stupid. I feel like it's a stupid method. But it's mine and it's all I know. So I'm guessing skin tone. It's not, oh yeah, baby, that's different. And I just like delete this every time. You know what I mean? It's not helpful. It's not helpful. It makes it take longer probably. But but I don't know. I don't know anything different. So this is what I do every time. Huh? Oh. Huh? Why don't I use layers? I do use layers. I'm using, this is a layer. I'm saying like, and I delete the hair layer. Oh shit, I need to know like how big the, that's fine. I delete the layer. Wait, I think it's just a brush. And what size? 8? Okay. So I have, so each, so the eyes are a layer, the head is a layer, and then the Oh fuck, I'm still on an eraser. And then, what am I saying? I make these, I was gonna do like a skin blush color, but I like them standing out, so I just do black. What am I trying to say? I use layers. I just don't do, in any way that's like conducive to being helpful. Is this not 100? Oh, okay. It wasn't black? Hello? Was any of the sentences going? Shut up! No, I use layers. So, fuck. I also always take a second to, like, get the hair shape I want at first, but then once you do, it's, like, a lot easier. Especially because you are, like, simplifying it to make it neko arc or whatever, you know what I mean? But, no, what am I trying to say? Whoop. Maybe, like, a little, like, whoop. Like, why isn't all of the hair a layer and it's just under the head? The answer to that would just be because I'm stupid, right? I could save time in the future if I just took the time to do that, like, eventually. However, shut up. Just think of how, like, far this... That, maybe? And then... None of the sentences were completed, though, to answer your question. Or, yeah, question. It's just because I'm bad, bro. It's just because I'm bad. That... About the same. It's like... I'm stupid. I feel like this is, like, too... I want it to look like her character, right? But she has... long hair, so I also wanted to a lot of bad things. Fine, that's fine, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Now I can erase more hair. Oh fuck! I didn't think about Oh no. Oh no, my life is so hard. There's like a process that's going on, right, in my brain. But that doesn't mean it's one that makes much, if any, sense. So. We're just doing what we can. If you hear me getting a lot of text, by the way, my parents are getting their bathroom remodeled, so my mom is like, ooh, look at this! Ooh, look at this! Like, she's so excited, and I get it, because we have never had our bathroom remodeled. It's because I'm really popular. Yeah, you're right, you're right. It's not because of my mom, bro, please. I don't know if I should do that, or if it'd be funnier if I, like, did that. Wait. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Fuck. Should I just make the head go up? Or should I draw, like, a piece of hair cutting the, I don't know what's funnier. I guess it's not funny, right? This is not funny. That's just, like, hair, and that makes sense. Versus having the head come all the way up. I've never had this problem before, because everyone had such, like, short, spiky hair that would just, like, cover the sides. But she has long hair. Ugh. I think I should. Ooh. That's fine. But then I feel like that means I have to give her like a woo. Nope. Woo. Be like a woo. Oh yeah, baby, that's hair. Yeah, it's because I have so many friends and I'm really cool and you guys want to be friends with me so bad. It's like really, you really want to be my friend. How do you, oh shit. Draw a star. Fuck! Ugh. Ugh. Okay. And now what? Hang on, this is... Oh, I don't know how to do the star. I might not do the, and I'll show you guys in a second, the character I'm drawing so you can tell me if it's accurate. I don't know if I can do like the complex, not complex. But she has this like cute little star pin. Where's my mouse? She has this cute little star pin, right? And I'm worried if I try to draw that every single frame, it's gonna look bad. So I could just make it a normal star pin instead of like the little cute 3D pop up, you know. Might do that. We shall see. Erase like of this. Oh wait. Erase this. No, the eye. I don't want to do it again. See, like if I knew what I was doing, there's like something I could do that wouldn't, you know. But it's like okay, well. See, the problem is I also don't know which color is for what. I have them all, but she has so much pink, right? Okay, skin, yes. And then, are these like her clothes? That's probably all her clothes. That's probably hair. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. And then, the yellow. Oh my god, I'm still on the eraser. I feel like my, if I was also optimized, like how Chonky's saying, I think it would be a lot faster. Is that the same? Or is it you? Looks like the same color as her hair though, and I don't think that's true. Not the same color, are you? Okay. Of the hair. Why does it look so close? No! Oh man. Well, her sleeves are different colors, so I can do that. Oh shit. I've always thought these shirts are so cute. The little color blocking. I don't think pastels are very good on me though, so I don't wear them often. If at all. I don't think I own any pastels. That looks like too dark? Not really. I always forget that like Neko arc is also really exaggerated. So anytime I'm like, ooh, is that too much? It's not. It's just it's fine. It's Neko arc, right? She's a little crazy. Oh yeah, baby. Also, drawing these, I don't mind that it takes longer, I guess, than it should, because drawing them is so funny to me. I don't know. I think this character is so stupid. The fucking Neko arc, she's just like a crackhead. That's why. Wait. Do you look like you're not? I don't know. I also think doing the hair like this is good because it lets me differentiate the shirt a bit more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your ad is a podcast? What if it's like the entirety of the podcast? That'd be so funny. And by funny, I mean I'd be upset. We just never see or hear from you again because it's a whole podcast. They are a podcast? Oh no! Like, how long are your guys' ads? It's supposed to be 3 minutes an hour. Only 2? Okay. But they were both for podcasts? Were they the same podcast or like different ones? It was a podcast? Like, in progress? Just you were watching a podcast, you got tuned in? Hiya! Thank you! Thank you so much! I love that I turned that on! I love it! Oh my god. The other one was like a morning show? Huh. Good Morning America. And that's your entire ad, is the whole ass hour long. Dude, that shit, like what I'm doing there. Just that. Yes. I can't believe that, Beastar. That's so weird. I don't. I wish Twitch ads were like also like, you know, good. Um, because the fact that so many of them are like something I would never even care about. It's like, okay, thanks. This is awesome. You know. I'm really glad I get to see this. Great. I feel like I'm making this. We're gonna give, because I don't think mine has any shading. But that's okay. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that's a Neko arc. And let me see. Happy birthday. What? What are you talking about? The song was playing? Oh, thanks, man. I guess it is, huh? Okay, I'm gonna draw the sleep to differentiate that more. There you go. Does that look like the picture? Can we all, where's my mouse? Can we all agree that that's her? The resemblance is uncanny. It looks just like you. Alright, man. It is. Why is it happy birthday, bro? That's not a jazzy song. Hey, wow. It's always so funny to go from the next layer. Okay, new layer. See what you look like a little bit. Oh, that's overwhelming. Okay, hang on. Let's... No, let's turn this down. I'm telling you, I do this process and I forget this process every single time I draw a Neko arc. So I have to fumble my way through it again every single fucking time I do one. But, you know, it's okay. Okay, so then it would be whoop, whoop. I think wait, does this go out of frame? Oh. Go up a little bit. One of these frames I always think looks ugly and stupid, but I feel like it has to. I don't like I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Ah. Cause one of the shapes I make the head looks more like a bean than a circle. But I feel like he has to. I feel like he has to. And I don't think you can tell as much when it's playing. When like the GIF is going, so it's not like a huge deal. I just don't like it. I always think it looks ugly. But I feel like it has to. Higher up. Looking up. Well, maybe, I guess Happy Birthday is not a copyrighted song, man, and that's why it's in the... Ah! Ah! How did I turn? Okay. Because this is supposed to be a not, I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, right? So it's supposed to not have anything that will get me copyright struck. Well, it's supposed to, but then I'll still see it when I look at my streams. It'll say like, oh, this one was struck. And it's like, okay, well, why? So, I don't know. I do not kneel. Ooh! Is that enough? I get the idea. The gist. Is it all happy birthday? What? Why is there so much happy birthday? Beastar, you've ruined this for me. Because now I'm noticing. And it makes no sense. Like the only song they have on their playlist. Thanks, guys. We're just celebrating my birthday a whole month early. Okay. Yeah, Jazz is just happy birthday over and over and over again. True, it is a dog day. Now, right, that looks right. Like, it's not, yeah, happy birthday, guys. It's my birthday. Oh, fuck me. In dog years. Where? Yeah, I can't see shit behind the. Thought I was good, but I'm. I also like the Neko arc logic of like the hair goes behind the eyeball. Um, I don't know why he does that, but I don't. He's baller, bro. Neko arc can do whatever the hell he wants, I guess. Don't look. I forgot my colors. Nobody look. I have to go back. That was right. And then you. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I actually hate that this. Okay, hang on. I actually hate that that goes there. I don't. Fuck! This is why I hate layers. This is why I hate layers. I do everything on the wrong layer. Breathe, breathe. It's true. No, I just always do, man. I get like mixed up, and then I do it every fucking time I'm like coloring something. You know what I mean? Um, it's just like annoying. It's me though. It's me. I'm bad at it. That's for you, Smile. Right. There's supposed to be like another strand there. Smile. The Bow Wow redeems are good for getting anger out, bro. And that's on God. But whenever I'm not angry, I do the classic Bow Wow Wow. But then when I am upset, I can do kind of whatever I feel like do. You know? Yeah, yeah. Why not just like start barking, right? You're barking up the wrong tree, Buster. Nope. Hang on. I've got this. Yes! I kind of got a little bit of the best of both worlds with this frame. Because I do have her hair, like, parted. But then the head also goes forever, and you could see that it's a circle. So, I still get my silly little Neko arc. I still have his silly little big round head. Fine. 2, 5. Oh. Yep. trying to clean up this. I think that's. Dude, my brush is way too big. I don't know why. I don't want to keep switching back and forth, but then I'm like using one that I don't usually use and it's way too large. It's okay. I might just, and it might be cheating and I might not do it. I kind of want to just copy paste the star. Because I know my dumbass will not draw that shit the same every time. And that's why characters that have accessories are like the bane of my existence. It's like, oh, this character has ears. Oh, this character has like anything, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do it, bro. It's too much changing. It's too much. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to guess. Purple on this side? Fuck, wrong layer. Purple on this side and blue on this side. Was I right? Yes! The papers next to me are going crazy now that the air is on. I might just wait on the star and do that last. Eyes. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like her without the star though. It feels like something's wrong. This is my favorite frame. This is my favorite frame. This frame is so silly. Okay, let's get rid of you. I love this one. Oh, hell yeah. It's the hardest to draw, I think, by far. But also none of it makes sense, so it's fine, right? As long as you get, like, the general idea, then it's fine. So we're gonna go, like, her bangs are gonna go like, whoa. Side piece. Side piece. How does it not look? Oh. It doesn't look like it's... Oh. This also is the reason why, I don't usually do art streams, right? Because I don't know enough, I feel like, to make it count as an art stream. I almost was gonna put it as just chatting. Because I don't know, I'm not, like, professional, right? There's people that are like, oh, and then you do all this, and it's like, oh, wow. And then you actually learn something from them. But... when is art streaming? So this is why I usually am like, I don't know. Woo! Be like, woo! I like want to keep it like that, maybe. Maybe I will just do like a... and side pieces are coming up. It looks like he got struck by lightning, bro. I love it. I love this stupid little dog. Here or there. That, right? I don't like how it looks. Be like... Kinda would just go like that, huh? I also realized my model would look fucked up. Why I've been avoiding our streams too, because it's like you're looking down at the tablet, right? So the whole time I'm like, ooh. And it has, it's like, I don't know. Nothing to see. And then if you have long hair and you go like, whoosh, I feel like you wouldn't get these spikes, right? I feel like it kind of almost all go like, just, where am I? I think it almost all just go up. Here? Maybe it'd be like scattered though, right? Be more fun. Boop, boop. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. We'll see how that looks. This panel's also fun to do because it's like the most unique for each model, each character, since it is since it is just like their hair like flipped up. So where the hell is the star gonna go? It'd be funny if I drew it like flying off, but I use this frame like multiple times. And we'll see how it looks. We can try it flying off. Maybe it'll just plop back on each time, man. Neko arc exists in its own set of physics. That's okay. In your ass? You don't even make sense sometimes, V-Star. You don't even make sense. Okay, so that's the hair? Yep, that's B-Star. I guess that can be the dark pink. And then this light. You asked where the star will go? Yeah. You know, you could have just said something cute like, I'm the star. You could have said that, and I don't think anyone would have been mad at you. And by anyone, I mean me. Guys, maybe we're too lenient to B-Star. Maybe we do have to bully him more. Maybe that's fine, actually. B-Star also knows he's, everyone's favorite. Takes advantage of that shit on the daily. He's our special little boy. Oh, shit. Would you believe I've already forgotten where the purple and blue go? Wrong layer. Purple, blue. I can't even be mad at Beastar, right? Because I would have just said the same thing, but I would say like, oh, my pussy, So it's like... what I'm trying to get at is I'm a fraud. But I didn't say it, so now I can be mad at you, right? That's how that works. Now you're the problem and it's not me. Why would you put a star in there? Shut up! I hate you. I hate you. What? Why would you do that? You're weird. What? Yeah, okay, buddy. I know what you are. You can't make me look bad. Because you're worse. A Mr. Beast infection. Shout out quote like 20-something. It's a classic. Yes, dude. Yes. Hi, Raft. How are you? I was wondering what looked wrong with the shirt, and it's because it's yellow in the middle and not like the nice, cute little pink. So it looked a little crazy. Oh, but I do need to make it darker, huh? Let's go like... there? Yeah, it's gonna be a little darker because it's big ass head. You're good, just tired? Yeah, I bet. Wink. Guess I'll make you a little darker too. I wish anyone would come, bro, please. I wish someone would. It's not gonna be me, but I want somebody to. Am I? No. Okay. I was like, am I fucking stupid? Why is there hair down here? I don't even know what color I picked. Face. Face. I'm also like so forgetful. I don't know, man. I have the colors here, right? And then when I'm doing something, I have no clue which color is for what. It doesn't help that the skin tones are always like so light that I'm like, is that white? Did I use white? Or is that because it's like a tiny ass little square, right? I'm like, no, I don't know what this is from. That's a little too cleaned up though. I just need another brush. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It's all coming together. Did I do like, cause I can do maybe that? Now it looks like she's like Super Saiyan. I just feel weird having none of like the really dark on the left side. But maybe I could just bring this down a little bit on this side because it's not like really behind anything. Maybe that'll make me feel better. I feel a little better. I don't know. And then I think it'd be funny, right, if it was like, I'll do it on a new layer to not fuck anything up. But her pin is usually like here in this part of the hair. I think it's funny. It would be funny if it's like, okay, so it'd fly like, woo! So maybe it's like over here now. It's like flying, you know what I mean? That might be cute. How big is the pin in the first one? Okay, well it's a lot bigger than that, I guess. I can fix. I'm suffering from the accessory will not be consistent, Gene. The cats are also fighting right next to me and they're freaking me out. I don't know why I thought it'd be fun to get into animations. Because I am overthinking everything. I think the end result's always funny and cool. But the during, I'm like, oh god. Oh god, it's gonna be a mess. But then it's not. I think that's like fun. You know what I mean? It's a shooting star! And then it just somehow like magically clips back on. I might like that. I might like that. I'll have to see it all together later. See, this is the one I was talking about. This one I feel like always looks a little ugly. Because he's like a little bean, right? But I feel like it needs to be a bean. I don't know. Because it's like squished. It's like squished. Because it's like a mid-frame or something. I only use it like twice. So I make like 4 frames. And I use, the GIF is like 10 or so. So this frame is only in there like twice. And then the others, like some of them are in there like 3 times or whatever. Like I don't know how, I have to look at the first GIF I did. Gonna go until it looks good, man. I don't know. Because you have to make the loop. You have to make the loop. And then if you make the loop, like, nice and consistent, you know what I mean? So, but this one looks so, like, stupid to me. It's always looked so stupid to me. But I never changed it. Because I feel like it's still doing a job. Hello. Like, what's my fucking problem, dude? I just don't know what pink I used. I know colors. I just forget. I forget my colors. Me when I'm in kindergarten. A serious issue, bro. I just keep forgetting my colors. I know. I know my colors, please. Please. Okay. Where's my pen tip? Is my pen eating them? Hello? Where did it go? Hello? Are you in there? Can you hear me, buddy? Hang on. Is it on me? Where did it go? Oh. Guys, I don't know what's happening. Oh. Why did it come out, though? Is this even the old one? Or is this the new one? Or... So the pens, the drawing tablet pens have like a replaceable little nib. And also, like, before anyone comes for me, I didn't change my first one for like the first 2 years or so I've had my tablet. Which I'm pretty sure is like a bad thing. But they have like they have a little tip in it that you can take it. It's made so that you could take it out. It's a little hard to take out. But when I tried to start the stream earlier and I grabbed my pen, it was missing the little tip. And then I, again, went to grab my pen. I don't even remember putting it down, I guess. Oh, I put it down because I was taking off my cardigan. I got a little warm. And then I pick it up and the tip is gone again. I found this one on the floor at least. I don't know where the first one went. And I don't know why it's doing this. They're like so loose in here, and I think I just need a new pen tip, bro, but I don't have money for one. Or not a new pen tip, I just need a new pen. Because the like grip and everything, it's kind of looking like shit. You know what I mean? It's so loose. Hang on, I gotta Google something on my phone really quick. Hi, Nup, Nup, hi, Nup. Why is my tablet pen nib falling out? Wait, what? These guys are talking about like sounding their pen? What show are you guys watching? What show are you guys watching? If you fit something in the slot and flex the hole larger, it'll fit back into the pin. What are you talking about? I don't think so. The pics didn't help me. Bro, how do you not know what show you watched? And it's all for a different tablet. It's not my tablet, bro. I'm guessing it's the same issue, though. Put the tip on this side. On the side. Wait, on this side. Am I stupid? You weren't paying attention! Not seated deep enough in the collar, bruh. I'm like, right? Like, okay, it might be better now. Maybe they're onto something. It fell out! Oh, I found, okay. So remember I said I don't know where the other one went? I found, wait, did two fall out at once? Because I looked. When am I smoking the big blunt on the stream? So I think I said if... Oh shit, you might be close. I had like a mini personal goal or whatever where I said if somebody did a certain amount of whatever. Hang on, the comically large blunt. Hang on, I've actually got something for this. Oh, hold on. I've brought something for the occasion. I just have to find it. I don't know my alphabet. Okay, here we go. Are you talking about this? Hyper boof? More like hyper woof, bro. I get it. I'm funny. What do you mean? Do you see the size difference in the dog versus the blunt, bro? That shit's huge. Okay, I'm gonna drawing and just hope this is enough and it works. I'm gonna actually put my, okay, everything started going bad when I took off my cardigan. Maybe if I put on my cardigan again, God will spare me. FNAF DVD stream legend. I don't have coming out. It's coming out. Well, if I put it in the other way though, will it even draw? Oh shit, it does. Oh, but it's not accurate. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well, guys, I've made a mistake. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. ¿Quieres? I can't even picture that image. Oh my god, this is covering the whole... I was gonna keep him in there for like funsies. What if he just sits here where the where this is. There we go. Isn't that goated? I love that guy. Oh my god, by the way, you guys remember in the winter when I tried to I was like, oh, I'm starting my summer starting soon screen now because I know it's gonna take me a while to finish it. I didn't finish. It's happy birthday again. It's happy birthday again. Why is it happy? I'm getting new music. You can only listen to happy birthday so many times in an hour before you're like, okay. Alright, okay. It's like, it's supposed to be like restaurant, coffee, cafe, jazz music. And instead it's like, and it's 10 hours, but I think at least 2 of them have to be happy birthday. They have to be happy birthday. You guys remember? No. No, I'm sorry. I forgot. I was supposed to remember something? That was your mistake, I think. Okay. Okay. Beggars can be choosers, which tablet looks like. I feel like now I'm not in sync, but it might be crazy. Okay, I think I am crazy. I think I'm crazy. It's fine. It's fine. So we're a little bit more squished. So do you know anything about the show, man? I want to remember the show. I want to know what show. I finished Free Run, so now I need a new show. Also, a question I had, feel free to answer. Why was everybody in Free Run white? I like didn't think about it until I got to the end and I was like, well, wait a minute. And like some of the I didn't like part of this. Some of the other characters are from like other lands because I know they're going north, right? So it's like, okay, they're going north, it's cold, like maybe there's just more white people. But I think like some of the main characters too were from like the south or whatever. Heartland? Oh, I don't know anything about it. Are you saying there wasn't black people in medieval Europe? Well, that's one of my favorite psych jokes is when I think it's in the musical. They're doing what's it called? That is absolutely not true. They're doing Jack the Ripper musical. And then Gus who's Dule Hill. Yeah, literally that's like basically what the joke is. Gus who's Dule Hill, he was in like holes and stuff. I love him. He was like, "Oh, well, you know, I would if you guys are looking for someone to play the part of the investigator." And he's like, "Oh, no." And he wanted to make it like a Jamaican investigator so bad. And he's like, "Well, I just don't think it really like fits the story." And he's like, "What? Are you saying black people weren't invented yet?" And the guy was like so like flustered. He didn't know what to say. He ended up getting to do his bit. It's okay. And I think he had like a whole like 5-minute song off screen about his investigator, man. It went so crazy. He was like really nervous when he was actually on stage, but then he was just like singing for so fucking long. That show's goated. That show's god tier. I used to watch so much crime shows. I was saying, I don't remember if I said it on stream or not, but my mom, like, I was really young watching a lot of like the crime shows and shit because my mom thought it was funny that I could like remember everything. It'd be like 2 seconds into the episode, and I'm like, oh, this is the episode where XYZ happens. So she would be like, oh my god, this is so cool. I was like her little, like, robot. And that's autism. It's all coming full circle, actually. But she just thought it was a cool party trick, bro. That went hard. I'll see the food she made, bro. Post it in the server in pics. You can do that with The Simpsons. It's like the Simpsons. I don't know about now with The Simpsons, but my brother will just like say quotes and be like, "What's that from? What's that from?" Trying to see if I could like remember. And so it's like he does that a lot with like SpongeBob. And then like Psych, Monk. Not so much Monk, that was more so me and my mom watched it. And then what else? It's just like any show. Even he does it even with like YouTube videos, because we used to watch the same YouTubers. If Chunky's still here, I'm not talking Cryotic. I'm talking like Rooster Teeth and all that. Yeah, I just think I might have forgotten a lot of Man, I smelled Coke on my shirt. But my shirt was already dirty from when I made guac. Yeah, I don't know a whole ton of history. But I think it's funny to just say, like, what, they weren't invented yet? You don't think there was any? It's like, at least give me something, man. All of the characters are whiter. They have like a slight tan. And that's the most anyone in free run has. It's just like slightly tan. You can't even, you're telling me that like Stark is white as hell, even though he's like spending all his time training outdoors? At least give that boy a deep tan, you know what I'm saying? Like all he does is sit in the sun. Sure, maybe like the mages, like, oh, I just read in the library all day. Oh, I'm a nerd. It's like, okay, sure, make them like pasty as hell, right? But like, someone has to be outside, you know? It doesn't even make sense, dude. It was just like it's so unsettling. It's like, it just takes me out of it, I guess. You had eaten a lot before you remember to take a photo. I feel like I do that a lot. I'll get a cute dessert and then I've already like cut out a piece and then I'm like, wait, wait a minute. Beastie Ball, but when are they bringing back Strikers? Alright. Is she Hispanic? This just looks like Mexican rice, but I don't know. I love Mario Strikers. I saw your Beastie, yes. Called it. I knew it. All I'm saying is Latinas are wife material. I feel like every friend I've known, once they start dating a Latina, it's like you're locked in for the rest of your life. And maybe that's just because they don't know how to get out, bro. There's that whole like stereotype about how Latina women are scary and evil. But you are cowards. I'll take them all. Your Honor, give me all Latina women. Cuba? Okay, well, don't call her Mexican. Because I don't know if it's like they get offended because it just happens so often to where you're like, okay, like, just fucking shut up. But, I've had friends who are like, they'd get like so upset. I do it to Nandy because he gets mad. But he's not like genuinely mad, but I know he's like, what the fuck? But no, like I had friends in high school and shit where if I would say like Mexican or something, she's like, oh, I'm actually a Puerto Rican. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm sorry. I am Latina pilled. I'm Latina pilled. It ain't coming off, bro. It ain't coming off. Well, I say that, but then I dated a Latina and it was terrible. It was just awful. God awful. Shout out to the richest man ever to this day, being a dude from Africa who just threw gold at people. Cause that's a, like, right? I feel like that's what I feel like that's what rich people should do, by the way, because like, what else are you gonna do with all the money, right? Like, there's literally like no way you could use it all, but you could end world hunger, and people would remember you for the rest of time. You know what I mean? And their whole thing is like, I'm making a legacy. It's like, dog, I think you're like severely underestimating how much people care about like a tech company versus like if you were the guy that ended world hunger because you could, everyone would like think you're so awesome, right? But instead, like, we got Elon Musk, you know what I mean? And it's like really cool. You can never end world hunger. That's not true, because we have so much food waste and we have so many billionaires who could just fucking actually take care of it. And also like homelessness and shit like that. Like, we have so many buildings that aren't being used that then like Airbnb people are like, I'm gonna buy 20 houses. It's like, dude, the guy next to you doesn't even have one. Like, can you share? I thought we teach this to toddlers, dog. It's so embarrassing. And then like the stupid military parade, when there's so many military people, veterans and everything, that need like healthcare and homes and support. But instead it's like, well, if I just spend millions of dollars to have a tank go down the street, bro, I think that's worth it. It's like, instead of like actually taking care of veterans. You know what I mean? Like, people that like need it, but that would mean that you cared too much, and we can't have that. That shit gets me mad, dude, because it's like you're like fake caring about them too. You know what I mean? If it's just like, oh, I'm gonna do a really cool show, and then everyone will think I'm really cool. It's like, okay, whatever. Solid fucking gold. Bro, what if you hurt somebody? There was what was it? Oh, I might do like just chatting / watch along videos, because there's a lot of like musicals that I really like, by the way, that are free. They're free and they're recorded. So I don't know if you guys know Star Kid. They were like all in college together and they were doing a production. They made a like off-brand Harry Potter musical, and it has Darren Criss, who's now like a Hollywood celebrity, which is really cool because he started from a YouTube channel. And he was Harry Potter. But they did a really good musical. It's probably one of their best, called Twisted. And you can either watch it on your own, or I might end up streaming that at some point because I love it so much. It's a lot of their musicals are like, what if we made X, Y, Z, like a mashup of them all. So Twisted is about Jafar from Aladdin, and it's like a take on Wicked, where it's like he actually isn't the bad guy and his story just got all like mixed up, and people hate him because he's ugly, like how they hated Elphaba because she was green. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a lot of things like that. But at one point there was like a joke about how Aladdin got so many people killed because he threw this parade and was just throwing solid gold in the streets, and they all like dove in for it. But then he has this parade going on with the elephants, with all of like the, you know, all like the big fucking like, oh, we have the marching band and we have the elephants and we have all these animals like lion, whatever. And so then it was just how they all they all got like stomped to death and shit like that. And because it was like saying like, oh, this prince, everyone thinks he's great, but he's actually like hurting so many people. And that musical is just like so good. That musical is so good. I think it's written by, they had one lady come on it who I think was only in the one like writing room. She showed up, made a masterpiece, and then like went to do something else. But it was so good. Got testicular tourism and call that not twisted. So true. No, and it's like they have centers for veterans, but not nearly enough because like it's so like it does so much to you. And it's like a lot of them can't get back on their feet because they're so like traumatized from everything. And then the US is like, well, glad you're back. Bye. And it's like, dog, help him. Like, no, I think I'm gonna show everyone my dick really big and I'm gonna have a tank go down the street, bro. I'm gonna play with my toys. It's like, okay. Awesome. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's literally like, you just don't care. Yeah, it's not even just watching them, like, you have to do it too, right? You're not just standing by, like, you're also... That's what I'm saying, right? Like, and it's like, you could have more funding to make sure that the people there, like, care about veterans and they have access and resources to actually take care of veterans. And then you could have money to help veterans, like, get back on their feet or, like, go get therapy so that they can maybe, like, get a different job or something. But like a lot of times it's like you're so traumatized from everything that you can't work again. And it's like rightfully like, yes, you know, like of course. It's just so awful. It's so awful. Art stream finally. I know. I'm really bad. I just, like I said, I just don't have I feel like I don't have a good system of doing art streams to where it's like it's embarrassing for me. Because I'm like, you're not gonna learn anything. You're gonna like be like, what the fuck is she doing or whatever, when I'm just like doing it to have fun or whatever. So I get scared to do like art streams, but I got a commission and I was like, well, okay. And it's for a silly little Neko work nodding commission, so these are fun. You get free therapy, but very bad, and you can never get an appointment. Because I'm sure there's also, like, so many people that need it, right? Like, it's so backed up where you can't even fucking go because everyone's trying to get it. And then they probably only have access to, like, 2 different therapists who are also, like, overworked or tired or sometimes don't even give a shit. So it's, like, awesome, dude. I waited, and this guy told me, like, it's my fault. Cool. I'm bussing. Oh my god. Hi. Thank you. Art more like fart. I get it. Sadly. I get it. But I feel like there's also just a lot of bad therapists in general. Because my old best friend... This is a wild story. My old best friend, I told you guys yesterday how she was like a piece of shit. So I don't use this lightly when I'm saying this, right? She like, and it's gonna make me sound like an asshole, so I need you guys to like wait, right? I need you guys to hear me out. I need you guys to wait. I'm gonna sound like a dick, but she quite literally weaponized a suicide attempt against me. So we were in high school. She was gone for like about a month or so. I think a little bit less than a month. And I tried to check in on her a few times. I like messaged her like, hey, are you feeling okay? Are you sick? I used to go to her house like all the fucking time. So I was like, I could come by or whatever. And then she never responded. So I was like, and I know like it's high school and we're all depressed, you know, it's like part of the reason why we hung out and whatever. So I was like, okay, well, she's probably going through something tough, you know, like, who am I? She doesn't want to talk. And then one of her friends is like, oh my god, do you know why she's missing? And I was like, well, no, I mean, she didn't tell me, she's not responding. She's like, well, she told me, but I had to really dig it out of her. Like, I had to really try so hard to get it out of her. So I was like, okay, well, that's great. She didn't want to tell me, so I feel like it'd be not right for you to be the one to tell me. Like, if she wants to tell me, she will. I assume it's like mental health reasons or something. She's like, Well, just know that like she, she had to. I really had to dig it out of her. So it's not like she chose me over you or anything like that. Like it's nothing like that. I was like, okay. And then I think she didn't tell me. And then when I was at school one day, she came back. I saw her like in the hallway getting her like books or some shit. Cuz I don't think she was like quite back yet. I think she was just like picking up some school stuff so she can work on it still. And then they're like, oh my god, where were you? Oh my god. And she like smiled. She's like, haha, suicide attempt. And we're like, it's like, how do you react to that? And then like a couple days later, she messages me. And I was like, okay, sure, like, okay, let's go walking or whatever. And this is while I'm dating my like super toxic ex. So I wanted to take a nap. My phone rang and I was like, oh fuck, dude. Yes, I did, by the way. I was like, oh fuck, like my ex wants to call me. I wanted to take a nap. I see it's her and I was like, oh hey, what's up? Oh, you wanna go for a walk? Okay. So like you can kind of tell that I didn't like my ex. I guess you could tell. I did though, B-Star, yes. But then we're walking and there's like a bunch of soccer fields or whatever. We're walking down like the soccer fields and then she's like, yeah, so my therapist told me first of all she says like these crazy things like that her therapist like she's like, oh, it was like a jungle in there. It was like a jungle in the hospital. It was crazy. Like he somebody like spit in my drink or whatever, so then I rubbed peppers on their glasses to get back at them. It's like, okay, are you living in like the fucking Wild West? What is this? I would just be like, excuse me, someone spat in my drink, can I have a different one? Like I so it seemed already like crazy. But then she said like, yeah, so my therapist he said like I need to, think about the reason of why I tried to commit and all that. And he said I have to like whatever. So he said I had to tell you it's all your fault. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You're a bad friend and it's your fault that I tried to do. And I'm like, dude, no therapist is gonna tell you to go blame someone else and go tell someone else who is also a mentally ill teenager, by the way. No therapist is gonna tell you, go tell her that she's the reason you tried to kill yourself. They're not gonna say that. They're just not gonna say that. Yes! He said it's her fault. And also you should go tell her it's her fault. And also like what am I supposed to walk away from? Like what do you do after that? I think I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Like what the fuck are you supposed to, yeah, what are you supposed to do after that? Oh my god, dude. No, it was awful. And then like I think that was like our junior year. Dude, your therapist wanted a customer for life, I guess. It was like our junior year. And then I don't even remember what happened that like made us all blow up. It was just like there's so much crazy shit. It was because yeah, and we're just gonna tell each other back and forth, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. He said it was your fault. So this all started because of Homestuck. Fuck my stupid life, dude. She got really into Homestuck. And she wanted me to get into Homestuck. And I was. And then she said, you're not gonna kill myself and it's gonna be, I'm at a net neutral, baby. Anyone else trying to not kill themselves because of me? But so she was in a Homestuck. She wanted me to get into Homestuck. I got into Homestuck. And then I already went to one anime convention with a different friend. And it was really cute. It was I think it was Anime Midwest like a million years ago, because I'm old. I'm an old lady. A million years ago, Anime Midwest. And it was really small back then. So it was really sweet. It was really sweet, close-knit, whatever. And I went with one of my friends, and we went as Kingdom Hearts, Nominee, I think, and then like Shion, the girl with like the short dark hair, and then the girl with like the long blonde hair. So we went as that, and it was really sweet, really cute. We took some pictures or whatever. But then like my other friend, the toxic evil one, she wanted to go to this really big convention, and she wanted to do Homestuck, and she wanted me to do Homestuck with her. So, I'm turning 28. I burped. Like Coca-Cola. So she wanted me to do Homestuck with her, so I did. Uh, and we went to the convention. She met this one girl who was really like a people person. I want to say like almost a player. She just really liked everybody being in love with her. And that's fine, right? Like, that's okay. But my friend got super obsessed with her and this idea of like, oh, I'm special. I'm special. And kind of like was ditching me for her. So I was just like, okay, whatever. You know, like, that's fine. I'll figure out something else to do. Half the time we were together, it was trying to find the other girl. And she had a cosplay partner who was my ex. And that's how I met my ex, was because of this whole fucking Homestuck shit. So then I feel like I have to give people names because there's like 4 different women and they're all, I'm just saying she, right? But it was like, so then it was just like the whole time my friend was trying to like find this other girl. And then at one point at the end of the convention, when I was waiting for my mom to like come pick me up or whatever, I was like hanging out around the fountain, and like a group of Homestuck people came to talk to me, and they were like, oh my god, like, hey, you're so cute, you look so cute, I love your cosplay, oh my god. And I was like, oh my god, you guys are so cute, you guys are so cute and fun, and I love you, blah blah blah. And then she, like, my friend, okay, so my friend I guess will be number 1, okay, so then 1 comes out, and she sees me making friends with all these people, and she gets so jealous that I'm making friends, even though she spent the whole time making friends, that she was like, she hasn't even finished reading it. As if that was some like big like mic drop moment, like I'm a fake fan, I should just die, whatever. And then all of the people I was talking to were like, oh yeah, I didn't finish it either. I'm actually on act like 2, I'm on act 4, I'm out of here. Like, so none of them finished it. So we were all just like talking and joking around and getting along because of other, you know what I mean? So then she was like so fucking upset by that. And then after a while, all she can do is talk about number 2, the girl that she met, number 2. And she's like, oh my god, like 2 is so cute. Oh my god, look at 2. Oh my god, look at 2. Like all about 2. And I was just like, you know, trying to be supportive. I'm like, that's great, man. I'm, you know, good for you. And then she decided to make 2 jealous. She's gonna invite my ex to come over and hang out with us because that's 2's friend. That's 2's girl. Like, so she's gonna like me more if she sees I'm hanging out with this girl. And then me and my ex got along like a lot better than she did with her because it was like all for fake reasons. But I was just like, you know, I'm a friendly guy, I'm a nice guy. I just like cracking jokes and being silly. So we got along, and it was just like, she got so jealous by that, even though she didn't even want to be friends or talk to her. She got like so jealous by that she started saying, I liked her first and you stole her from me. And I was just like, I don't think so. It's like all of this shit, dude. All of this shit. She's like, I liked her first and you stole her from me. It's your fault that like she's with you now and whatever. Like, I liked her. And it's like, I'm sorry. So then, like, of course, she would try to, like, say me and my ex should break up for any reason, even though she's still actively trying to go out with, like, number 2 or whatever. And then, like, when I went on a band trip, it was to Florida, and we had to drive there on a bus. So my phone would die. So my ex, I said yesterday, too, how my ex, like, basically cheated on me. She did cheat on me, whatever. Like, she didn't, like, sleep with anyone else, but she was, like, heavy flirting or whatever with someone else. And then she blamed that on me because I didn't answer the phone because my phone was dead because I was on a band field trip that we knew was happening for so fucking long, right? I went to Disney. I went to Disney. So I was in marching band, and every 2 years they do like a big kind of trip. So it's usually Disneyland, and you do a parade, and it's fun and it's cool, but it's really hot. But then you get to go to Disneyland or whatever. Yeah, Orlando. Um, but like my phone was dead. So then she would constantly be like, "Well, I only cheated on you because you didn't text me back." So then, needless to say, like, I was trying to, like, say how I was uncomfortable. I was trying to fix it or whatever. And she was like, okay, like, I'll try to, like, not not cheat on you. But my friend's like, oh my god, you guys should break up. You should break up. You guys should break up. You guys, oh my god, you need to break up over this. She's so evil. You need to break up. And it was like, that kind of felt so fake. So I was like, well, no. Like, fuck you. No. But then like she's like just like so jealous, but also like tries to make you feel jealousy like she does, because she found someone else in our high school wearing a Homestuck shirt and was like, oh my god, like, you should go to Septemberfest and cosplay with us, oh my god. So then and everything I did was for her. So it's crazy that like she went and tried to blame me for everything. So she tries to get this random person that we just met to like go do cosplay with us in public or whatever. And she makes me, so if you don't know Homestuck, the characters, a lot of them are like trolls who are gray. So I hate high school, too much drama. Literally, by the way, my life felt like a fucking sitcom or whatever. So like a lot of the characters are gray. They have like gray skin or whatever. So you paint your skin gray, and it's like fun to cosplay just because it is different and all that. But when she was getting ready, she made me paint this stranger's face. So, shut up. So she made me paint the stranger's face. I don't know this girl. I just met her today. Like, at least she got to talk to her a bit. I just met her today. So I'm, like, trying to make jokes to make us both comfortable with the fact that, like, I am painting your face. And I don't know you. And then she has the nerve to be upset and say like, oh my god, this is just like the situation with your ex. We were still dating at the time. I'm just gonna keep calling her my ex for like easy sake or whatever. She's like, this is just like what happened with your ex. And it's like, dog, you put me in a room alone with this woman to tell me to paint her face. I'm gonna try to get along with her and make it the least awkward it can be for both of us. What are you talking about? And I'm doing it all for you. So it's like there's all these things that like she just like would perceive. It's like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? I don't get it. It's like, I don't know. Maybe she was in love with me the whole time, and that's why she got mad anytime someone like cared about me. Because it's like getting in her way or whatever. It's like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Trying to see how big to make this star. I think I'm almost done. So it was just like annoying. But it's like all of these things that like she would do. She also like was bullying the girl number 2, the one that she supposedly quote unquote liked. She was like kind of hard bullying her and then told me to bully her. And I did, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I'm like a good guy in this story or anything. I'm not like without fault, right? Because like I said, I was like, oh, I just want to make her happy. I'll do anything for anybody who's nice to me or whatever. You know what I mean? But But then like she'd like bully her and like tell me to like bully her. But then still be like, "Oh my god, but I like her." Haha. It's like I don't think you do. I think you hate her. Like I think you're insane actually. But alas. Would you believe I haven't talked to her since? I had a dream like recently or whatever where we were friends again, and it scares me every time I have the dream. Because then I'm like, oh fuck, do I have to actually talk to her again? It's like every so often I will, and I'm like, oh no. Dude, it was so like stupid. And then not to mention, so I don't like when I say men, but it's definitely people yell or like show aggression towards me. The reason I simplify it more and say men is because when my brother was younger, he had a lot of anger issues where he'd yell and throw shit or whatever. But I remember the day I told my ex the only reason that me and my friend, the only reason my friend ever talked to her, not really me, I kind of was just thrown into it, but the only reason my friend ever talked to her was to make the other girl jealous. She got so mad and she like whipped something at the wall. It freaked me out bad. And they weren't even friends at the point. They weren't even friends. So it's like, I don't know what made her like that upset about it. To the point where it's like, you're gonna throw shit. If I get like feeling disrespected, right? But it was just like, I was so like scared. Cause it's just like, I don't understand. You have no like reason. You already think she's a bitch, you don't like her, whatever, but you're mad enough to like, that is crazy to me. I think I'm done. Okay, so this one is fine because it's its own separate frame. That one is fine because it's its own separate thing. I have to see this. How? Okay, I have to fix the hair. Oh, she also doesn't have a star still. I have to fix like the hair shading on this one though. But I think after that I'm done. Yeah. And my, oh fuck, the hair's also not done. Oops. It definitely was, right? Because he's not like, but even now he still sometimes has outbursts. Or like not, maybe not like now, probably like a little bit now. But he still had outbursts. Like I think one time he threw something and like hurt my grandma. And he, granted, like he did feel terrible, right? It's not like he's like a heartless monster. Like he did feel terrible, but in the moment when like testosterone and all that's like fucking pumping, you don't see anything. All you see is red, you know. So like he did something and he hurt my grandma, and my dad was like ready to call the cops on him because like his outbursts are like so big and strong and like fucking detrimental. To where it's like scary for everyone involved. But it's like he doesn't mean it, and I know that, so it's just like, it's just a lot. But when I was younger, it used to be like more often because, you know, puberty. So I would just like crawl under the dining table and hide. And then wait for him to not be angry anymore. And for some reason, I don't know, oh, I remember why it felt like I told this story. I told my mom recently about how my friend tried to kill herself and blamed it on me, and she had no clue. And she's like, I don't know, you kids just like hid everything from me apparently. And I was like, well, how would I even begin to tell you this, I guess? You know what I mean? Like, that was such like a wild like mix of everything. It's like, how do you tell your mom like, yeah, you remember the girl I've been friends with for like 6 years? She hates me and wants me dead and like blamed me for everything bad. You know what I mean? Like, what are you supposed to do about that? And then like my sister was saying how like my brother was like always so mad and whatever. And she's like, no, I knew he had like anger problems, but I didn't know it was like that bad. Like she was saying it was like scarring and terrifying and whatever. And I was like, well, I mean, yeah. She was like, really? Like, she had no clue that it was, like, scary or anything. I would just sit under the table and hide. I feel like part of that though is also like I understand testosterone, right? But I feel like part of that just also lies in toxic masculinity where you feel like you can't just cry it out, you know? It's like, why do you have to punch a wall, man, when you want to be sad? You can cry. It's okay. But like as a culture, it's like, no, you can't. You cry. It's like, yeah, because everyone, especially like puberty and shit, like everyone has uncontrollable emotions. But that doesn't mean you can like fucking break shit and throw shit, you know what I mean? Especially if you have like an old woman who takes care of you and two young sisters. It's like, dog, you kind of have to. I don't know how to say. You kind of just have to be better. Okay, let me see. So this. Like. Here, here, here. And then. I have an eraser? I fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing. You should stop! Okay. I'm confusing myself. Oh, I'm in. Oh my god, am I stupid? Dude, I don't. Hang on. Okay, okay. What if I. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself so bad. I'm gonna make this all pink. And then just draw where, like, the shadows need to be. I'm, like, getting in my own head. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, everything's fine. And then because she's looking up, we can move them down a bit, and then we'll be fine. Sometimes deer. Yeah, I'm a vegetarian. Wait. Why is my yellow not yellow? What? I used to go fishing, and I think that's about the most, like, hunting thing I do. And I was, maybe I tortured him more than is normal, because I did not like the aspect of, touching the fish. I just liked going fishing with my dad. I liked spending time with my dad. But sometimes he'd be busy, and he couldn't unhook the fish for me. So what I would do is I would just dip them in the water and let them unhook themselves. So who knows? That might have fucking hurt them more. I'm no better. Used to do like a lot of like fishing and biking. We would go to like nature centers and shit, and this way. Like meat, not in a gay way. I get it, boss. You would tell me if it was in a gay way, right? E-Star? One of my favorite running jokes. And B-Star, you can tell me if you hate it. I just like making it like, what is he? More pink, I think. Like, we're gonna go lower. Ooh. Ooh. Forgot that people say I didn't forget, right? I just in the moment that like saying, "Oh, I like meat" means like penis. Because I always remember the one Valo game where this guy was like, "I'll take you anywhere you want to eat," because he was like in love with me after talking in voice chat like twice. Talking in voice chat, I literally mean like in the Valorant game voice chat, not like I was in Discord or anything, and he fell in love with me. Um, and he was like, "I'll take you anywhere. I'll take you to every restaurant." And I was like, "Well, I don't eat meat and I'm gluten free." And he's like, "Oh, And then Wolf's like, he's gonna make a dick joke in 3, 2, 1. He's like, "What about my meat?" Like right on fucking cue, right on cue. He said it. Yeah, I used to have, and I think I still do. I just play voice chat games less, I think. I have like a superpower where if I'm in call with someone like once, they fall in love with me. And it's really uncomfortable. And I have like some really bad stories about it because I'm gonna switch this. Hang on. I've got some schmoovin' to do. So we're gonna go ahead and say that's done. And we're gonna go back to yes. And we're gonna have to make this smaller. Hang on. Apologies for scuff. Uh-oh. Yay! Because then I'm gonna unplug you. Go away. Oh, sheep. She's on this side now. So, I'll do just chatting while I fucking try to make the frames into a GIF. I use easygif.com because I can't be bothered to learn how, the GIF maker in Clip Studio works. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. It's just like, I've tried, and I don't get it. So there's like times where I feel, yeah, like crazy cam, literally, by the way, where I feel like I could have drawn one frame. It's true. Done. Oh. Hello. Oh, shit. Hello? Okay, maybe I didn't have to zoom. Hang on. I'm an amateur. So, where? How do you get a VTuber model? If you check my credits, I had, oh my god, this is so bad, I'm blanking. Oh my god. I have my artist, hang on. I feel terrible now, I need to find out. In my credits, unless you're watching on mobile, in which case I'm going to check anyway. So, down here, down here. Where are you? Okay, Sarah Hana. I knew it was like the Hana server or whatever. So, she is who made my model. And it's a ton of like tiny little layers. And then you put it in live 2D. So my one friend Mason actually did all the rigging for me. But Sarah Hana makes a pretty affordable live 2D model. And they're really cute. And I just like I said, like I love it so much. I think B-Star, you have one too, right, from her? But they're like really affordable, really nice, really well done. And then I don't know, because my friend did the rigging, I don't know anyone that like you could go to because he did it when he was jobless and he also didn't like doing it. So, you know. Only so much you can do about that. But I would recommend her if you were like looking into getting a model. If you're looking for someone to design you one though, I could do that. No, but like I was saying about the I need a background. I need a background. I need a background. I need a background. Let's go. We're gonna go back to a cafe, guys. We're gonna go back to a cafe. Oh, that's not right. Does this look okay? What are we looking like? This looks terrible. This is a terrible cafe. Why are we here? Out of here. Getting rid of cuties. Cuties? No. Get out of here! You want yours to be more high fashion? Yes! 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 Let me make you a high fashion! Oh my god, let me make you a high fashion. Because I was just thinking, and I got like kind of like, I need to find a different background. I don't like this one. This kind of looks like it'd go hard. So this goes crazy. I was just like thinking about it literally today, and I got like kind of disappointed. And I'll probably like redesign mine too, because mine's not high fashion. Mine's just what I wear, right? This is an outfit I had and that I wore a lot, like however many years ago. Hi, welcome back. This is an outfit that I had and I wore like however many years ago, and I still have it and I still wear it. But I want to make one that's like more like trendy, whatever. And I was thinking about like how no one has like just like a fashionable outfit, right? Everyone's character design is all like either super streetwear or like medieval fantasy fashion. But there's no like current day high fashion runway looks. You know what I mean? So it's like I thought that would be cool. So I might make a design or whatever that has like more. And I might do, so I have, let me show you cuz I have in Clip Studio Paint actually. And I still have it open cuz I'm still working on what is it? I'm still working on making all of like the saves to make the GIF and whatever. So let me make a new one. Let me make a new one. So I have this. I have a cute little base, right? So I'm probably gonna make like, and you can move it around and like pose it however you want. So I'm probably gonna make like a, you didn't tell me. Yeah, my big ass head is in the way. I have a cute little thing. I have a cute little thing. I have a cute little base. Hello. So I'm probably gonna make just like a lot of outfits, like high fashion, trendy, whatever, just to like have for my character. Because I wish I'd see more of it, you know? And it's like, fuck, dude, I draw. I could just make more of it. Instead of just like, and I think techwear is cool, right? But like, that's 80% of what I see. That's like a 50-50 actually, between like techwear, like fantasy, medieval, or also like lewd, you know? I feel like that's another like, that's like the big three. So I don't know. Art, commissions. Let me make a new folder for this. Is that her name? But what I was saying earlier So I can't believe it was behind my head, by the way. That's so embarrassing for me. I had when I played Overwatch a lot, this was kind of like the biggest um what am I trying to say? Like perpetrator. It was when things were like the worst for like I would play a game and then like every guy in the lobby would fall in love with me. But then there was this one game I played where there was also like women in the party. So I felt safe. And this was like this happened like 3 different times, so there's like 3 different stories about it or whatever. But there was like women in the group, so I felt safe. I joined like a Discord call because it was like some guy, his girlfriend or wife, and then a friend. And then after we were playing, I was just like, the guy was DMing me and I instantly was like, uh-oh. This is the guy with the girlfriend. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you should date my friend. Me and my girlfriend both think you should date my friend. You know, because he likes you. You guys, he's funny. You're funny, whatever." And then he said like, "And you're really fucking hot." And I was like, "Okay, I don't think you and your girlfriend were like, oh, she's really hot. I agree, she's so hot. She should date our friend." It's like, I don't think your girlfriend would say that. And I feel like you're kind of just like coming on to me. Like, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like it was like kind of weird and like overstepped. And I was like, oh. And then I left. But then there was like another group where this guy, so weird. It was so weird. And again, so there was like a 6-stack I went against. And I was like, oh man, your 6-stack is better than my 6-stack. Can I join you guys? Like as a joke. And I don't even think I was in a 6-stack. I think it was a group of 5 and then me. But the enemy team was all together. But then they're like, oh yeah, like unironically, like one of our friends is leaving if you want to join. So I did. And then this one guy like was obsessed with me, and he's like really good at the game or whatever, and then he was like on the enemy team, and I like as a joke I was like, oh no, Zarya, daddy, stop, like whatever, because like he was fucking like hard carrying. And then he's like, don't say that, I'm gonna get horny or whatever. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then like he kept like, since that day, like he kept like spam messaging me so much about like how in love with me he was, to where you're just like, okay, like Jesus Christ, woman Mika, literally. And there's like 3 or 4 other women that were in the call, like in, because we were doing like a 6v6, so they were like in the call in the group, whatever. And it's like, dude, why am I being targeted? What's going on here? And then a different guy from the same group also messaged me, also in love with me. It was just like, oh my god. It's just like, why'd you call him daddy? It's a joke. I called the Zarya daddy because she's big and strong and she like killed all of us in one hit. And it was like in text or whatever. So it was like, dude, this is obviously like, this is clearly a joke or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, that's why you went after me? No. And then there was so many like crazy things or whatever. I think I only did it like the once or something. And then he said how like, he's like, oh, well, I could be a daddy. That meant I want you to have my kids or something. It's like, hello? I've known you for a day. That shit was crazy. And the other guy was just like obsessed. Like he was just like trying to act like, this is, all of them were trying to be like, I'm a big dominant man. Ho ho ho. It's just like Jesus Christ. There's also the one guy in VR chat. The one guy in VR chat. Most of the people know the one guy in VR chat. The Sharpie guy, as we so fondly call him, where he was like saying how fuck, I don't even remember how it started. He was saying like, oh, like do you have like a skill or talent or whatever? I was like, I don't really know or whatever. He's like, oh, well, I have a really special skill where I can make like any. Yes, V-Star. He's like, I have a really special skill to where I can make it so that anything can make you orgasm, like even harder than normal, and like even the smell of a Sharpie could make you orgasm. And I was just like, I was trying to give him an out. So I was like, what, I can't read. Ha ha ha, I can't read. Say it again. Say anything different. Here's your chance to not, like, be blocked. And he just, like, double, triple, quadruple down. And he was like, so how about it? And I was like, my phone's dying. Bye. He's like, I'd expect to hear back from you in like an hour, little lady. And I was like, ah! Ah! It's so awful. This is not with people now, dude. This was like 10 years ago. This was like 10 years ago. This was people forever. This is how they've always been. Talk to me, kitten, please. Kitten, please. Daddy's lonely. He's so lonely. Kitten, come here. Kitten. It's like crazy. Now you understand why girls are dating girls? I mean, from my one lesbian relationship, I say one as if it's like significant when I've only had two like ever in my life. Girls are just as mean and scary. So I don't know. But also my ex was like basically a serial killer, so I think maybe that's an anomaly, but I don't know. Maybe masculine lesbians are just like that. If a girl told you that, you'd date him? Wait, so B-Star! B-Star! I just like... I'm not gonna go back on my Facebook today. I won't go back on my Facebook. You can be a thruple. You can be a quadruple with, me, Wolf, Chonky, and you. We can all just pile into one twin-size bed. We might have to stack up. I still have, so the screenshot, I crossed out his name, but I forgot it says it in the bottom, so I have his Discord, man. You can probably find him, and if he's still doing his little parlor tricks, he can make you come do a Sharpie, you know? It's impressive. Someone's gotta take him up on the offer, see what it's about, right? It just can't be me. I'm not strong enough. They also tried to like gaslight me and made me feel like I needed them. Where it was like, what was it? So that was the first time I heard of the phrase like orbiters in VR chat. When's the Ange meme review? You want to do a meme review? I don't have memes to review. But they tried to gaslight me. So like orbiters in VR chat are just like when a girl is being a girl and she's existing on VR chat. And then like 20 guys are like fucking hanging around her like, hey queen, are you gonna date me? And she's like, haha, no. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll wait in case you change your mind. So then you just have like a bunch of guys around you. So they tried to like make me feel some type of way. Thanks, Poco. Mwah. Where it was like, yeah, you're different. You don't have orbiters. Oh, you're so, oh my god. And it's like, yeah, I don't talk much because of this, and that's why. And then one of my friends, I still love him, Brandon, if you're out there, have a great day. He was like one of the first people I met on VR chat, and he's so normal. He's just a silly little dorky little guy. I love him. Salt of the earth, perfect guy. He came to, because he saw I was on VR chat and I don't go on like super often, so he's like, oh my god, hey, what's up? Like, he showed up just to say hi to me because he's sweet. And I was like, hi, oh my god, hi. And then they got like jealous and possessive, even though I talked to them for like a minute, to where they were like, oh, I guess you do have orbiters and you are just different. And when I was like, dude, this is my friend. What are you talking? Like, this is literally my friend. They're like, oh, I guess you're just not. I guess you are just like every other girl. And I was like, okay. And then I think I like talked to them a little bit more, and then I like left because I was like, okay, whatever. And then he was like messaging me all of that shit about like, you ever wish you could come to a Sharpie? It's like, no. Fucking what? No. I have to do it. I tried not to, but I have to do it. I didn't want to go back to my Facebook 2 streams in a row. But alas, here we are. Because I have to find the screenshot. It was like so stupid. Oh my god, dude. I hated it. And then acting like that would like be like, oh, I'm so horny, instead of being like, what? What are you talking about? Okay, so he said like, I'm trying to think of what he said before this. I'm trying to remember, right? But it was so long ago that I don't know if I can. Can he make you come at the sight of a Shaco player? And that's the reason Shaco's always so true. He got me. He got me. He actually made it so that I'm always like unbearably horny when I see Draven. That was his last trick he did before I stopped talking to him. So it's I think it was like he was saying like any like, I don't know. He's saying something way more valuable. I think he asked like there was any skill I wanted or whatever, if you could have any skill or something, and I was like, I don't know, like what? He's like, no, like something way more valuable. Is there anything about yourself you're not too fond of? Any like something I'm not fond of, and then any fetishes I wish I had. Like, what is you think the one thing I'm insecure about is sex? Like, do you wish, like, are you like, dude, I hate me. And he's like, are you like not happy with yourself because of how you come? It's like, no, I don't think so. I don't think this is true. Like, what is he talking about? What is he? I have fun. What does it say? Railroading? What does it mean? Hang on. Oh, so hang on. I'll bring it back. So railroading, I know it as like in D&D, railroading is when it's like the DM is forcing you down a certain like line. Like if my goal was that I wanted you guys to all go fight these wolves in a den, and you guys are like, oh, we're gonna go help the farmers. I'm like, okay, you go help the farmers. And then the farmers say, oh, you wanna help me? Like, harvest my crops? Well, I can't harvest them because the wolves are in the den. Oh, okay, well, maybe before that, like, we'll go help this guy push his wagon. Okay, you gonna help him push the wagon? He actually doesn't need help. He can't go anywhere with his wagon because there's wolves in that den. You know what I mean? Like, it's like no matter what path you try to take, the DM is like, no, you have to go do this because I have nothing else. I don't have a plan. Like, I don't, like, this is where we will end up no matter what. That's kind of like railroading, where it's like, we will have the conversation go to sex. It will go to sex no matter what. You think you're dumb? We're gonna have sex. You think you're bad at working? We're gonna have sex. Like, it's like, that's just like, he's trying to make it so like no matter what you're talking about. Dude, what if I said like, oh, I'm sad that my cat died. Oh my god, you know what would make you feel better about your cat dying? What if you had sex with me? Like, what are you talking about? We'll get there. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't have to be sexual, but it can go to that. It's like, dude, what if I just said like, I want to kill myself? Oh, you won't after we have sex. Please, please, please. It's like, dude, what? Like, Jesus criminy. I just don't get it, dude. Dude, my friends are so funny. So I posted that, and one of my friends was like, oh, bro, tell him to hit me up. Like, oh my god, I still, like, I can't believe that that happened. Do you think, like, he can actually do it, though? Should I check if I'm still... What, the conversion therapy? I just, like, guess. I guess, but yeah, I guess, where it's like, I'm gonna show you images of sex, and then instead of being insecure about, like, you have a big nose, you will want sex. Or other way around. Well, he wants to make me come to a Sharpie, so. Like, how would you even... I don't know, bro. Maybe he's got a point. Now I'm curious. I want to know how he does it. It's so stupid. Why would you say that to somebody too, dude? Like, I don't know you. People are weird, man. People are weird. I don't know. And it's like, anytime I, am I okay? Yeah, bro. I'm just trying to find him on Discord real quick. You think he'll talk to me still? Or do you think I have too many orbiters or something? I just like, dude, VR chat was a different breed of human. And people still play it and it's crazy to me. I just can't. I just, I'm not strong enough, bro. Strong enough to do that. Don't make me go back. Don't make me go back. Yes, dude, you're so right. What if that's her therapist instead, bro? Instead of saying go tell your friend she's the reason you tried to commit, what if you just had sex and you were like, wait a minute, this is baller. Hold on, maybe life ain't so bad. I can't believe that still, man. And it's like, dog, she is 16. Clearly the friend that she's talking about that makes her feel bad is also 16. And you're saying, oh, you know what? Me as like a 35-plus-year-old man, you should go tell that girl she's the reason you tried to kill yourself. Who does that? Who does that? What are you talking about? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then, like, on top of that, I think, like, I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I literally just, like, sit there. You know what I mean? I should hook the therapist up with this guy, because this guy might be better at, like, mind manipulation than the therapist is, bro. The therapist seemed like he sucks. Now that I'm thinking more about it, too, I think the person whose glasses she rubbed pepper on was the therapist. So it's like, you're acting like a psych ward is like a free-for-all, right? And I don't know, maybe the one she went to was ass. But guys, I'm being open and honest. I'm being vulnerable, right? So, needless to say, when I was dumped the same day my parents found out I was gay, I took a huge nosedive in my mental health. Granted, it was already bad during the relationship. I'm not exaggerating. At least 2 days a week, I would be like pure like sobbing for 2 hours straight about how like miserable I was because my ex was terrible and because I was hiding the fact that I was gay, and I thought my family would hate me if I was gay and all that, you know what I mean? So like, and that would be like twice a week for 2 hours each time. So 4 hours a week, every single week for however fucking long I was in that relationship. So it's like my mental health was already bad, right? But I was also very like codependent because that was the only person that knew I was like, I did like women and men and all of that. And that was the only person that knew that, and that was the only person that was with me, and that was the only person so I needed help. I did. So then like when I got dumped the same day they found out I was gay, and like my mental was just like in the shitter. So I also went to a fucking mental hospital, and I was also admitted in whatever, and it was fine. It was fine, right? It was okay. It was like I cried. The only time I cried while I was there was because of healthcare in America being so expensive. So the only time I cried was me crying for the fact that I was being a burden on my family, when the whole reason I was there was because I felt like a burden to my family, right? So I cried because I was like, I'm here for like 4 days. That's going to be like thousands upon thousands of dollars. Like, I am a monster. How could I do this? You know what I mean? And like they said, and like my parents said, it's like, well, of course, like, we do this because we love you. And it's like, that's a small comfort. Not small. I love my family, you know, and I love that they love me. But it's like, I felt so like guilty. And they're like, well, they want you to get better. That's why we're all here. That's why we're doing this. That's why whatever. But as for the people, and I don't know if it was like this specific hospital, but they had the like super like depressed, suicidal people with the eating disorder people, which the reason that sucked was because I did have a kind of eating disorder, but not that bad. So then when you put me with people with like worse eating disorders, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like a monster. I ate my lunch. This is terrible. You know what I mean? Like, that was a weird choice, but it was fine. It wasn't like this crazy, like, oh my god, everyone's vicious and violent. Like, the whole time I was there, one girl had like an episode, and she was like yelling and crying in like the back. All of us were just like in the little like group room, fucking like watching Ellen or House Hunters or whatever is on like primetime TV, during the day, and like doing our silly little activities. And then one of our nurses was a really sweet guy, and to try to lighten the mood, he used to sing Mariah Carey and shit for us too, because it was around Christmas that I went, because it was like the first semester of school. A little bit into it was when it all happened, so it was like late fall, and then around Christmas, around the holidays, was when I was in the hospital. So like he would sing Mariah Carey, and it was like that was really fun, and everyone loved him. And then when like this was happening, he was like trying to distract us and everything. So he just like did a death drop, and like, you know, like the dance move where you like fucking just like flop to the floor to like distract us, and it worked, and it was really like funny, and I remember that, and I remember him so fondly. Like, it was so sweet, so cute, like, love him. That was it. And then when I did outpatient, it was even less of like anything. So it's like, I don't know what she's talking about. And like, that was like one of the main big hospitals near us, so I don't know if like their parents somehow went further to a worse hospital that was like everyone is clawing at each other and trying to eat each other alive. I just don't get it. Or maybe those like the year or two in between was it really changed everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how he would tell you to go like blame your friend. I don't understand. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, my hand still is spicy. Oh dear. Oh god. Oh no. I thought it was done, bro. My eye was itchy and I chose the wrong hand. Oh. Okay, well, I think that's enough for me then, man. I gotta go wash my hands for like the 5th time and apparently wash out my eyeball. But it's okay. I have to make dinner anyway. I made guac, but I didn't make anything to eat it with. And I thought I had some guac, so I had some sustenance, but now I gotta go make dinner. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me and chatting, though, while we were drawing, and I got my commission done, so... Yay! I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Everyone have a good night. Bye-bye! Wow, your girl's coming to make food again? That's awesome, bro. Send another picture. Make sure you take a picture before it's all eaten. Because I want to see. I love seeing what other people cook, so then I get ideas of what to cook. Bye!